Hey, welcome back to Me.Meditation. I am your visual aid, your meditation mother, your guide for the evening, Melissa. And today we're going to add on to our beginners series of very new to meditating seconds to minutes. So today we're going to add on from the last episode, but I'm not going to tell you how much, but maybe you figured out the pattern by now. If you have, it's okay. But first, before we even get into the meditation, I want to do a very important grounding with you guys. So grounding yourself into the meditation is just as important as the meditation itself. So how we ground will differ based on us individually of what works best for us, but you'll get to a point where almost anything should be able to ground you and you'll be able to get to that state of meditation. So today we're going to work on grounding just by observing our environment. So I want you to get into the place where you want to practice some stillness, and wherever that is for you, we're just going to observe what's around us first. So I'm going to be the example, and for me, I'm going to look directly down right and I see a pink pillow. But more specifically, what does that pillow look like? What is the pattern in the pillow? Does it have a pattern? Is it multicolored? Is it one shade of pink? Is it multiple shades? For me, I'm just seeing one beautiful shade, almost like a velvet-like texture in the pattern. And the pattern, it's not all one level, it's multi-leveled. So the pattern is actually raised above the base level of the pillow, which is interesting. And I can individually, when I look at it, see the threads. And when I individually look at each of the threads and the fibers, I can tell the texture, and it's almost like a velour. And then the different shades of that based on if it's pushed a certain way. And so I want you to get that detailed with whatever is right in front of you. If that's a blanket, if that's a rug, if that's nothing in your lap and you just have your pants, I want you to do the same thing and just really hone in on it. Look right at it. What color is it? What patterns are on it? What is it made of? What material? Can you see the individual little fibers? Can you see the individual little threads that piece it together? And then we're gonna just venture out a little bit. So I'm coming from my pillow and I'm going to the next thing out, which is another pillow for me. And then I'm going to also hone in on, now this pillow has multiple different fibers, multiple different textures. It has almost like these little pillow balls on top that are raised, and they feel almost like silk-like. And then there's ropes, so like a rope texture that are tied into knots. And then the actual base of the pillow itself has many different threaded, woven, almost like carpet-like fibers or carpet-like material. It's tougher. And then on the inside, I can feel that it's like really almost like a down comforter type of feel. It's not feather. It's going to be like a down alternative, almost like a maybe even cotton. Who knows? But that's what it feels like. It's not memory foam. It's a different. So get that specific. What is everything made of? And just really spend time around your environment and what is all around you. And I'll just give you a few seconds to do that and mentally make some notes. And just notice how you feel after you come up from looking at your environment that deeply. Do you feel more grounded and present? Because I feel very present after just seeing the pillows that are around me. And we're gonna do the same thing for our bodies. Okay, so we're gonna start, just now that we know the space around us, we're gonna know the space within us and how much space our spirit is actually taking up in our body. So I'm gonna start, and you can put your legs right straight out in front of you, just so you can start with your feet and your toes. And I'm just gonna gently tap on all my body just so I know where my space is in this world. So I'm tapping on my legs, where they begin, where they end, just gentle taps, and getting the feeling of what that feels like to be in my body, in my legs right now, in my feet. And then just work your way up, do your belly, do your chest, do your arms, and just really feel the space that you take up in your environment. And then after a couple seconds, when you feel a little bit more settled and you're aware of your space, get settled into your sit bones. Gently roll your shoulders back, do a couple little scrunches. Get your knees nice and settled. And if you can crisscross applesauce, amazing. If not, it's okay. But make sure your back is nice and straight. Make sure your shoulders are down. And then just find some stillness. If you have to look back to what's around you, directly down, do that just to bring yourself back and know that you're safe. You're safe in your body. You're safe in this space. And then when you're ready, just gently close your eyes, and I'm gonna lead you in with 3 whistles. And again, we're focusing on inhaling and exhaling at that same amount. Okay, so inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. And inhale, hold it, and exhale. And inhale. And gently reopen your eyes when you're ready. Come back to consciousness. Take a look around your environment now and notice how you and your body are feeling. Hopefully it's getting a little bit more easy to fall into the stillness and to stay in the stillness. And if not, that's okay. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Namaste.